everyone, I'm Babita. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make my favorite recipe, stuffed squid. This is my own recipe. I had some squid with me. I threw together some ingredients and lo and behold, the result was an amazingly delicious recipe. I love seafood and squid is one of my favorites. In Tulu, squid is known as Bhondaas. So follow me as I show you how to make stuffed squid or stuffed Bhondaas my way. So first I'm going to marinate the squid, and you can see I have some medium size squid which I had cleaned earlier, and I'm going to add some turmeric powder, little bit of chili powder, salt and some oil, and I'm going to mix this properly so that all of these pieces are nicely marinated and it has some color on them. You can see how nice and beautiful it looks. So I like how this looks now. Now I'm going to keep it aside to marinate just for a little bit of time. So now I'm going to prepare the filling, and for that I have some oil. Next I'm going to add some onion. I'm going to add some garlic. Just cook them. Saute it for just a couple of seconds. Now I'm going to add some tomatoes. I'm going to allow it to cook and soften. The tomatoes look softened, and that's what I want. So now to this I'm going to add chili powder, turmeric powder, salt and ova. Ova is known as wama in Tulu, and if you don't have this, you can substitute it with oregano. They have the same taste. Now I'm going to add the squid tentacles, which I cut into, you can see, which I cut into pieces. This is a tentacle, and I cut them into small pieces, and I'm going to add that. And I'm going to chop this and add it into that as well. Just a quick stir. I'm going to place a lid and allow it to cook for some time. So this is done, and I'm going to add the last thing, that is the rice, cooked rice. You can use long grain or short grain rice. You can use even sushi rice. And now I'm going to properly mix it. I'll continue to cook it for 2-3 minutes until all of those flavors are mixed with the rice. So the filling is done, and the rice is nice and sticky. Also it has to be dry, so when you go to stuff it, it'll be easier. Now I'm going to take it off heat and allow it to cool. So the rice has cooled down a bit, and I'm now going to get it ready and to be stuffed inside the squid. The thing that I find easy is to put all of the rice, this filling, inside a Ziploc bag, or you can use even a piping bag. It makes it easier to stuff it. You can use a spoon and directly stuff it into the squid as well, but I find this easier to do. So you can see I have put this in the Ziploc bag. I'm going to just cut it, just a tiny little cut over here, snip it off so that the stuffing will squeeze through, and it will make it easier to stuff the squid. So now I'm going to stuff the squid, and let me show you how to do that. Just press it and all of the rice filling goes inside. I'll stop it in between and then just shake it so that the rice goes to the bottom, and I'll continue to stuff some more. Again, I'm just going to shake it so that it goes all the way to the bottom. And I'm going to keep this much space. I'm not going to fill it all the way to the top because the stuffing and the squid is going to expand when it cooks, and I don't want it to explode outside. So I am keeping this much of a space on the top. And now to close it, I'm just going to use a simple toothpick and then close the top. Here it is. I'll show you one which I'm going to use a spoon to stuff it so that you can see both of the options. And I'm just going to take some stuffing and then slowly push it inside the squid. And then just continue it. Again, shake it so that the rice goes to the bottom. A little bit more. And that's it. Close it with a toothpick and there. So it's really up to you which method you want to use. You can do it with piping bag, you can stuff it with piping bag, or you can stuff it with a spoon. So I finished stuffing all of the squid, and now I'm going to pan fry it. I've already poured the oil over here and it has heated, it has come to the temperature that I want. I'm going to place one of the squids. I'll try to fit in everything. Just cover it with a lid. And I'm going to cook this on high heat for about 2 minutes on each side. Now I'm going to turn it to the other side. And see, I told you about it exploding. So this was stuffed too much, so it came outside. So that's okay, I'll just leave it like that. Also, squid doesn't need to be cooked for a long time, otherwise it will become tough and very chewy. So that's it. Let me cook it for a couple more seconds and then it will be done. Look at this. That's beautiful. So this is done. I'm going to take it off heat and plate it. I finished plating it and you can see how beautiful it looks. It's got this nice color on top of it, and since these are medium sized squid, you can serve it one for each person. But if I had a large squid, then I would cut it into slices and then serve it like an appetizer. I hope you enjoyed this recipe for squid, stuffed squid or stuffed bhondaas. And if you have, let me know in the comments below. The full recipe and exact measurements are up on my blog. And I've posted the link in the description below. So make sure to check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.